The Pro Disc Golf Association goes and breaks tradition yet again. Or maybe I should say will. The 2025 World Game rosters take shape, Sexton takes down another title, European swing hits, and really, not that much more this week in disc golf. Welcome back, all you disgenerates. You guys should know me by now. I'm Swiss Cheese, the one with all the holes in my game. But more importantly, I'm also just one half of the disc golf world. You guys know, that one YouTube channel that's not afraid to say we're the best home for all your professional disc golf news? That's also in a fraction of the time from all the other guys. And I'd like to announce we're also the ones who just booked their itinerary for this year's World. So Finland and fans overseas and ones in attendance, be on the lookout for your boys. Because there's just no way possible us two goofballs would miss the largest disc golf event ever, even with our hazy relationship with the dgpt. And who knows, maybe the PDGA after today's video. But it wouldn't feel right if we weren't there. And to be honest, the only way that it was made possible is thanks to all of you. Those of you who subscribe to the channel, the ones donating over on the Patreon, and even those of you who hate watch. I appreciate the engagement. So guys, be on the lookout for plenty of content and even more. And while I have the platform, we're not only looking for fans, but other possible creators to collaborate with, and maybe even some to help our own content. So hit up our socials if you are interested. Now let's get back to Twig already, because most of you know, you're watching This Week in Disc Golf, where I cover all things disc golf from the past week. The Cascade Challenge was an absolute success and has been covered in depth already, so let's shine some attention on the rest of the disc golf action. And if you've been sleeping and still need that recap, we got you covered anyways. Just go check out Monday's video right here. One that might have slipped through the cracks is the news that the PDGA's latest future rules proposal will be announced on the Staggered Stance podcast.
For the first time ever, as I understand it, the PDGA is going to propose a rule change or rules changes, and instead of just posting it on their website and letting people know about it, they've reached out and said, hey, can we use your channel of media to help get these rules that are proposed to be changed out to the masses? And can we talk about them? Because we want people to understand what these proposals are and what it might actually look like on the disc golf course, instead of just leaving it up to interpretation when it is announced.
Opting for YouTube over PDGA's conventional newsletter bulletin, which is the biggest shakeup to the rules proposal announcements since, I don't know, changing the photo back in 2022. And though this move does bring some questions, and with a quiet week on top, even further speculation. And that's despite the PDGA breaking from their normal traditions for most of the year now. This just could be PDGA finally embracing other disc golf media to get their messaging out there for, quote, the masses, trying to create a buzz and some excitement surrounding the rules proposals in hopes of even more engagement than years past.
On May 26th, right? You will hear it here first. It will not be posted to PDGA before it comes through us. So if you want to hear these new rules, come to Staggered Stance, May 26th, listen in. We're going to talk and really push back, listen to, debate, think about, say hurrah, whatever it might be. We do have a review period. We do have them in our possession. Do not hit us up for them. We will not give them out. You got to tune in May 26th.
Staggered Stance locking that exclusive with Robert Leonard could change the future of the PDGA announcements if it's successful. And look, I'm going to do my best to help promote it also before the comment section roasts me for my takes. So go and make sure to tune in this Monday for the drop, just like me. And from the sound of it, even more podcasts also, with even more intended.
I'm promoting our podcast. There are a few others that will also have this opportunity. They may be podcasts you listen to. They may offer a different perspective than we will have. So stay tuned out there. I'm not stealing anybody else's thunder. I will let them talk about it if they would like to.
And now that I have set all of that up and built that foundation, I can finally get the news off my chest. Which is that Matt has nothing to worry about stealing any of Disc Golf World's thunder. Because guys, we're not on that list. You guys really didn't expect the PDGA to embrace us, did you? Come on now, they just eliminated their magazine and took them over 4 years to embrace a popular disc golf YouTube podcast like Staggered. And I guess others now. Which if I were a betting man, those other podcasts being Smashbox, Tour Life, or maybe Big Daddy Cool Breeze and Eric McCabe's Return Disc Golf Answer Man podcast. You guys think ours or the other budding content that has only grown over the last couple of years is on the PDGA's radar? I'm talking content creators like Jay Milley and others engaging in shorts, fast-paced, and different captivating disc golf mediums. And don't get me wrong, this still is a positive. Shows that the PDGA is inching towards the right direction to change their image, an effort to garner true member engagement, and embrace the community for that matter. And if I'm really being candid, I'm just trying my best not to be perceived negative here, or absolutely shit all over this like my ass hovering above the bleakness of a Worlds porta potty. Mostly because we still haven't locked up media passes for Worlds yet. I know that might shock some, but whatever, we're still going to be there, so it doesn't matter. But this latest move still shows just how far the PDGA is. And this is all coming from me, the one on the channel in a protected division here. But the PDGA finally stepping away from its habitual practices to just simply choose the established and not all the others, if not more popular social media creators or disc golf mediums outside the podcast forum, to put it simply, is just tired, shows what can be perceived as a bias, and if we're being real, not a true way to engage the masses either. Shit, just go check the views for yourself, and if that's not enough, how about subscribers for that matter? I can understand wanting to engage in debate and the podcast forum helping that the best. But you can't tell me that a shorter, well-produced method that actually shows a new rule proposal wouldn't provide all the needed engagement in the comment section alone. Or why not both, or even more for that matter? Have your podcast and give me that sweet KK music and disc golf single, and other multiple media presenting these proposals with creative content on the same day or next. Bombard the community from all aspects. And even if you don't want to include us on this channel, which, hey, to me does seem short-sighted or foolish to not prep us or others to help further engage the new rule topics. But I get it. We're the guys who have often been critical of this organization at times. And who knows, maybe that Heinhold personalized license plate line cut a little too deep. And probably the most important question surrounding this announcement is why now? Is this a sign for a larger rule change, or do the rule proposals just need that much clarification? Yet breaking from tradition certainly gives this latest announcement an air of credence for something larger than past proposals, allowing speculation, especially with all the other hot-button topics surrounding the game. Could there be a vote on the elimination of the step putt, a change to the circles, or maybe time violation, all of which has been debated over and over for some time now? Or this could be something new altogether. But us usually being some of the first to be contacted for rumors or drastic changes, this is either so tight-lipped and protected, or really just nothing much at all. But at this current point, however, all we currently know is the little that has been provided.
I've had a chance to review them, and I'll say I think you guys will be interested. I'll just leave it at that.
They're good rules.
Are they good, Ben? Let's debate it now without debating it.
Yeah. Well, there was some of them that I really were like, yeah, this makes sense. Like... No, I'm just kidding.
There was plenty of other news, but none of them being large enough to discuss in depth. So let's hit some quick hitters already on and off the course. Also released this week was some of the 2025 World Games disc golf rosters, as disc golf is one of 32 sports and 61 disciplines to be featured this year in Chengdu, China. It will only be the first time in 24 years disc golf will be a medal event, as disc golf is right alongside other events like drone sports, tug of war, cheerleading, both floor and fistball. I don't know what that is, but it sounds aggressive. Team USA will be represented by the law firm of Gannon and Gannon, as Burr and Missy team up once again in what will most likely be the highest rated duo at the event. And the US should be one of the favorites to win this fast match play style, while Team Canada will be represented by Thomas Gilbert and Sophia Donica. LVC showed out with a number of pros in attendance over the weekend. Innova's own Kelvin Heimberg took down one of the premier A tiers on the year, with back-to-back 10 unders on the final 2 days to do so, defeating Emerson Keith and Jacob Cupcake Curtis on the way. Nate Sexton wins his second championship in a row since entering the MP40 division, kicking a new streak off over there. And with some good news, an accident may have kept Jay Yeti Redding from the Masters Championship, but not from participating at LVC. The FPO had the veterans with the same last name battle it out, with Jennifer Allen coming out on top over Katrina Allen. The Lake Marshall Open saw a Harry Chase victory, only needing to hold off a challenge from Chase Card. Cadence Burridge had a busy week also, not only winning the Barfield Open in the MA1 division, but also graduated high school in the same week. The Ricky Bitcoin updates has some wondering whether he has made more off a dynamic than they did off a general sales, which, by the way, just might still be on clearance somewhere. I don't know. I haven't looked. No matter how well Rick's portfolio is doing, it didn't stop the public from dunking on him with cascade memes of him mimicking the hidden man that looks to be taking a shit in Rick's Raptor logo. It's one of those things that once you see it, it's never forgotten. Plenty of other scenic shots from the Northwest, Seattle, national parks, Czech Republics, and even Alaska. Thank Ezra for that one. Others went shrimping, fishing, Hamas hit the other course, and Girthy and Jessica chose Hello Kitty. While Team MVP did their best Mario Kart with some team building on the go-kart track. Plenty of disc golf action, whether you choose to set the alarm for the start of the European swing with the Kona Peach Day Open, or here in the States with Go Throw's Kayak Point. Worlds is getting new turf installed, and the Disc Golf Festival already has some new course changes in store. And I want to say thank you for all the donations for our first disc golf tournament. And if you're still interested, there's still time to contribute through CTPs, donations, or whole sponsorships. And guys, that wraps up This Week in Disc Golf. Shout out to all of those on the Patreon, and for the ones of you that have stayed this long, for me to thank you too. If you guys have enjoyed and not subscribed, make sure to do so. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, comment, and share.